What's going on, guys? My name is Taylor or Captain Obvious, and I'm bringing you guys a pretty nice gameplay here. I get a nuke on Estate with the ACR. It's a really decent weapon in this game. Actually, it's incredibly overpowered, but seeing how Modern Warfare 2 is kind of by the wayside, I don't think many of you will mind me using the ACR in a lot of my gameplays. But the commentary here is going to be a little bit special, actually. I haven't shared this really with anyone, and I seriously think if they find out that I have shared this, they will kill me. But anyway, so to start this off, every year, my school, I go to a Catholic school, and we get a week. It's called Ski Week, where it's not exactly spring break. Spring break is in April, and Ski Week is just a week off in the middle of February to go skiing. I guess you're supposed to, but no one really does, seeing as how I live in the desert, and it never snows. Literally, the last time it snowed here was about 45 years ago. But other than that, we just hang out and have fun. But since my dad was away and working out of town up in Lake Tahoe, actually, which is a ways from where I am, I can tell you that, I ended up going up to see him and spending time with him. And I went up there for the entire week, got a lot of snowboarding in. It was a lot of fun. And for the last day that I was up there, hold on, let me adjust my mic really quick. And for the last day that I was up there, a couple of my friends actually came up to hang out at one of their grandfather's lodges. And so I went over to spend the night. And the day that we were there, the day before I spent the night, we were out riding the slopes, having a great time. They were both pretty good, pretty decent snowboarders. I might have been a little bit better than them, but it was still fun all the same hanging out with my friends, being able to hang out with them outside of school. But as with all great stories, it doesn't really get interesting until we get to the night. So, at their grandfather's house, they had a little condo on the outside of the house that was about 20 feet away from the main house where their parents slept. And we got to go up the stairs, lock the door, and just hang out in this giant loft. It was probably about 50 feet by 40 feet, which for the three of us, with just a huge floor space, two beds, or three beds, sorry, and a couch, it was great. And so we decided, we were up playing games. They had a potato gun that shot a potato close to 500 meters. It was insane. We were shooting it out onto the highway and like clearing the highway, which was probably a good 400 meters away. It was incredible. But so we were shooting that until about like 10 or 11 or so, I'd say. And then we decided to head back upstairs, get on our laptops, just chill. And so my two friends, being the idiots they are, and if you've seen my friend was stabbed video, then you'll know that I am committed never to drink alcohol. And so they, being the idiots that they were, decided to go grab the alcohol. And I was like, no, man, I'm gonna stay out of this. I'm gonna stay sober. And so they are like, all right, whatever, that's cool. And so they go and grab it, but they don't just grab any alcohol. They decide to go grab the tequila. And now, if any of you know anything about tequila, that stuff messes you up pretty bad. So as they're getting it, I'm like, oh, this ought to be good to just watch them trip for a while. Not trip, but you know what I mean. Get buzzed, a little bit drunk. And so one of my friends, we're going to call him Joe. We're going to call him Joe and Bob. So Joe gets 2 cups, grabs the tequila, and it's probably half a glass of one of those Lipton iced tea giant quart-sized containers, and it's about half full. So it's about half a quart filled with tequila. And so one of my friends pours out 2 cups for them, and my other friend Bob goes first, and he's like, all right, I'll drink half, then you drink half, and then we'll finish it. So he drinks half, and by the time he gets through with that half, we've pretty much decided that he's a little buzzed and he can already be a little bit persuaded. So my other friend's like, oh yeah, man, I just finished my half, don't worry, you haven't gotten to where I am. I'm already at the half point. And so my friend Bob decides, he's like, all right, man, I'll drink more. So he starts to drink more, and we're like, no, man, you haven't reached the half yet. And so eventually, as you can see, he ends up finishing the whole cup. Now, at this point, we're just thinking that it's really funny because he's running around, or attempting to run around, more like it. He's kind of circling around them, like around the entire room, just falling on his ass all the time. And we're just making fun of him. My other friend's taking a video, but he deleted it afterwards, so it didn't go anywhere. And so my friend's like, all right, I drank mine. You got to drink yours now. And he's like, all right, I will. And so Bob goes into the restroom because he's got to pee. And my other friend pours it into his glass and then sets it back. And he's like, all right, man, I finished mine. I poured some more in yours. Now you got to drink the rest of that. And he's like, all right. I'm sorry, Bob is the one who went to the restroom, and Joe is the one who poured it into his glass. And so he's like, all right, man, I'll finish it, talking like a redneck now. And he drinks the rest of that glass. And so now he's really gone, just completely. And after he drinks that, he gets to the point where he is so gone that he doesn't even know, like, he's like, all right, guys, I know what's going on. I can do the line test. And so we try to get him to walk in a straight line, and he just falls on his face. And so he's like, all right, guys, I got to go to the restroom. So we let him go to the restroom. And the entire time we're just listening to make sure he's okay, and we just hear this smash of items. And so we run into the restroom, and he's just heaving up all of his dinner, which, by the way, we had spaghetti that night, and so he's heaving up all the spaghetti, which is not fun to clean up. So we get him into the bathtub, and he's just getting himself naked. He goes into the bathtub completely dressed, and so we're like, all right, man, you got to take off your clothes. So we get him to take off his clothes and get in the shower, and he's just singing like, I'm singing in the shower. And we're just laughing the entire time, trying to clean the spaghetti out of the sink because he decided to go in the sink, throw up in the sink instead of in the toilet, which sucked. And so the entire time, I'm using the plunger to unclog the toilet. My friend's cleaning off the sink, and we eventually get him into bed. Later that night, we decide to go to bed, and I get into the bed, and the guy comes over and attempts to spoon with me while I'm laying in bed trying to go to sleep. So we put him back into his bed, but he keeps rolling onto his back, so we decide to just take turns sleeping with him, so that way he will stay on his stomach and not throw up and drown in his own throw up. So anyways, guys, that was a pretty interesting life story from my life that hopefully you guys will enjoy. I've been getting a ton of support on these videos, so let's go for 100 likes. And also, this video should be up on a couple community channels, so if you guys want to go check me out, definitely feel free to. And then also, if you're watching this in the commentary competition, please feel free to vote for me if you enjoyed my content. But other than that, guys, my name has been and will always be Taylor, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.